Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
We are from group 2. So the first is let me to introduce ourselves. My name is Arianti Aulia Putri with the official number A1M2200 and 2, and beside me.
My name is Rima Purnama and registration number A1M220130.
My name is Muqma with registration number A1M2 19052.
And my name is Sulasmi with the register number is A1M2 19069.
Okay, actually this video is to fulfill assignment in the course table 1, and in this session we will discuss about the audio-lingual method. So here we have some problem. The first is, what is the meaning of this audio-lingual method? So maybe
Please.
anyone can explain?
Okay. The audio-lingual method is a method of regional language teaching which emphasizes the teaching of listening, writing, reading, and speaking.
Anyone
Thank you.
can add some explanation? Maybe Kak
Yeah.
Sulasmi?
Okay, I want to add the definition of audio-lingual method. So, audio-lingual method is whose implementation focuses on training activities, drill and memorizing vocabularies. So, repetition and memorization is the dominant activity in this method. I think that's all.
Okay. After some explanation from Kak Sulasmi and Rima, I can conclude that the audio-lingual method is a method of foreign language teaching, which emphasizes the teaching of listening and speaking before reading and writing. It uses dialogue as the main form of language presentation, and drills as the main of training technique. So the mother tongue is discouraged in the classroom. So I think that's all. Some explanation about this problem. The next is, what is the principle in the audio-lingual method? Who can explain us about this question?
Okay.
Silakan.
The principles of audio-lingual methods are for the first, instructions are given in the target language. Second, language form occur within a context. And third, student native language interferes as little as possible with the student attempts to acquire target language. And the last one, teaching is directed to provide student with a native speaker like model. I think that's enough from
Okay.
me.
Can I increase the little?
Yes, please.
Errors are carefully avoided because they lead the information to bad habits, and learning a foreign language is treated on par with the native language learning. Maybe.
Okay, I think that's all explanation about the principle of the audio-lingual method. So the next is, what is the technique of the audio-lingual method? Who can answer this?
Please.
Silakan.
There are some technique of this audio-lingual method. Okay, the first is repetition drill. Next, substitution drill. This drill have 2 points. There are single slot substitution drill and multiple slot substitution drill. Next, question and answer drill. Next, clause combination drill. Background build up drill or back chaining. Chain drill and completion drill. Next, use of a minimal pairs, and the last is grammar game. Thank you.
Okay, thank you Kak Munmaina. So after some problem, maybe anyone have a question about this material?
Maybe. Okay. My question is, what are advantages and disadvantages from audio-lingual method?
Okay.
Yeah, maybe I answer the question.
Yeah.
The advantages of the audio-lingual methods. One, the audio-lingual method is said to be the best approach beginning level foreign language classes. The second, it aims to the developing listening and speaking skill will step away from the grammar translation method. And the last, it provides the way from the development of communicative language teaching, which has been seen as the response to the audio-lingual method. Okay, thank you. Maybe that's all for me.
Maybe I can add about disadvantages of the audio-lingual method. The first is this is a teacher-centered method, so the audio-lingual method make considerable demands upon the teacher, and the next is the basic step of imitation, repetition, and reinforcement turn student into parrots who can produce many good utterances but never create anything new. And the next is student lack in active role in the communication, and the last is very little attention is paid to communication and content. I think that's all I can say. And maybe anyone have a question? Okay, I have a question about this material. I think uh, what what is the role of teacher and student in this audio-lingual method? Maybe anyone can answer?
May please learn lagi. Their role in the audio-lingual method, the student play a passive role as they don't have any control over content of the method of learning. Okay, thank you.
Maybe
Can I
yes.
some? Okay, for the teacher is like an orchestral leader, directing and controlling the language behavior of their students. They also is responsible for providing their student with a good model for imitation.
Okay, I think that's all explanation about this question. And maybe anyone can have a question? Kak Sulasmi, maybe? Kamut Maina.
I have a question. Can someone explain about the role of the audio-lingual model?
Sorry, the
Method?
role?
The goal.
Oh, okay. Maybe? Kak Sulasmi?
Yeah, okay. The goal of audio-lingual methods is to develop in students the same kinds of ability that native speakers have to use them automatically without stopping to think. So teacher want their student to be able to use the target language communicatively, such as training in listening comprehension, a core pronunciation, reading comprehension, and production. I think that's all.
Okay,
For me.
maybe I can add some explanation. Maybe, for example, the third ring of this goal is to training in listening comprehension, accurate comprehension, reading comprehension, and production. The audio-lingual method are development of mastery in all four language skill, beginning with listening and speaking, and using this as a basic for teaching of reading and writing. And the long range of the goal of this audio-lingual method is the develop in the student the same type of abilities that native speaking have. Okay, I think that's all. Anyone maybe have some question? Oh, I think no. Okay, I think that's all we can say about this material. Thank you very much, and I would like to apologize if there is mistake, and then I hope that this discussion given us the new insight on the topic. Okay, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.